I'm gonna be testing the best money making methods in hypixel skyblock. And by best, I mean those methods that have little to no requirements, but also make a lot of coins. With that said, I will be doing them for 1 hour each and showing you the profit at the end. And trust me, some of them get really crazy, so definitely stick around. But without further ado, let's get started with the first money making method, which is one that I have already tried in my 100 days video, being farming Burberries in the Rift. By far, one of the best methods I have ever tried. Okay, haven't done this in a while, but wilted Burberries, here I come. Now, if you really want to get into this money making method, you have to make sure that you're only farming in this little spot, because it is the most efficient one. But if there's someone else already farming here, well then you should probably move away, because that'd be really annoying for the both of you, so yeah. I do remember this being extremely boring, but I'll see you in an hour. Okay, there we go, that's 1 hour. And this is how many wilted Burberries we've got. So, as of right now, crafting these wilted Burberry bunches is much more profitable. But if you want to get really quick money, you can really just craft these Burberry fuel injectors. They used to be like 3 million coins just a few weeks ago, but yeah, it seems like they halved in price, which is not good at all. So for this video, I'm going to be crafting these Burberries into bunches. There we go, put them in a chest. And I'm actually gonna sell mine in bunches of 8, because it'll be just more efficient for people to buy it that way. And yeah, let's do like 1.2 million coins per stack. I probably could get a little more, but it's okay. And there we go. So as you can see, if all of this sold, we could be making 17 million coins. Now, obviously, I did buy 2 stacks of Grand Experience bottles, which is very close to 2 million coins, so subtract that, and we have 15 million coins in an hour, which is really nice. I mean, you could still be much more efficient with it, but yeah, I'm definitely giving it an A tier, because I barely made it past the Dread Farm in the Rift progression, and I'm making 50 million coins an hour, which is really nice. But anyways, let's move on to our second and third money making method, because while I was in the Rift, I decided to also try the Caduceus stems and Agaricus caps for 1 hour each. Those are some weird names, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna say that ever again. There we go, that is 1 hour of this. To actually sell these things though, you do need to spend a lot of motes, which is not nice. But yeah, you have to speak to Plumber Joe, buy 8 of these per stack of caps you have. So in my case, I need to buy 58 of these, which is gonna cost me almost 60,000 motes. You basically have to craft them into chump caps, because anything else is not really rift transferable, so you cannot really sell it. So they seem to be going for 6 million coins per stack, but yeah, that seems pretty inflated. So I'm gonna be reasonable with this, and I'm gonna sell it for maybe 4 million coins per stack. Good morning everyone, Mr. Editor here. I actually ended up selling them for 2.2 million coins a stack, since they just were not selling, bringing the profit down to 16 million coins in 1 hour. But considering that I also had to spend 60,000 motes, which usually takes from 15 minutes to 1 hour to get, depending on your stage, I think I'll put this into F tier. Yeah, definitely do not do this method, it's really bad. Anyways, there we go, that's 1 hour. Okay, actually not, that is not an hour. That was an hour and 6 minutes. Because without those extra 6 minutes, I wouldn't have been able to get exactly 21 stacks of stems. Because for this method, you want to craft these things. And in just 66 minutes, I was able to craft 3 of them. So yeah, there we go. So they're going for 5.3 million coins right now. I'm gonna sell it for 5.25 mil each. And yeah, it's gonna be 15.75 million coins in 1 hour in 6 minutes. So after subtracting the cost of the entrance fee and the money we've made in the last 6 minutes, it comes to around 13 million coins. That's over for the Rift money making methods. Let's move on to our next one. So for this next money making method, I'm gonna head over to the auction house and I'm just gonna buy an aspect of the dragons. Probably this one is alright with Ultimate Wise 5. And I'm also gonna buy Wise Dragon armor, which is kind of expensive, but yeah. let's do it. There we go. I'm gonna select the sided reforge for extra mana. And okay, so this money making method consists of killing rats in the hub. So for it you will also need a mod that lets you add waypoints, for example skytails. And as you can see, here are the waypoints for every single rat. Now obviously I didn't make those waypoints, so shout out to Equalizer for actually making them. I'll have his video linked in the description. Anyways, 1 hour, let's go. Okay, so I actually forgot to put looting 4 on my sword, and I don't think it'll actually change anything, but I'm just gonna restart the test and do it now with looting 4. So yeah. And there we go, 1 hour of killing rats. And this is all the cheese we've got. And the legendary rat bed, which, I mean, sells for 50k, so I'm not gonna profit that much, but anyways. So all of these come around to 12.5 million coins in 1 hour. I'm putting this in the B tier because you do need to put a lot of attention into this method in order to make a lot of coins. So anyways, for this money making method, I'm gonna use the exact same setup I used to kill the rats. Basically Wise Dragon Armor, an AOTD, but now I'm also gonna grab a pickaxe. Make sure your pickaxe is not a stunk, or else this method will not work. And yeah, we're gonna head over to the end, and in here, you can actually mine these shiny blocks, like this one. You can spawn these endermites, they drop might gel, but you can also get Titanic experience bottles, and a lot of cool stuff. So yeah, 1 hour, let's go. And there we go, that's 1 hour. So I'm gonna sell everything. As you can see, I have 65 million coins right now. So yeah, I'll just subtract whatever I get. And there we go. So we made 8.5 million coins in just 1 hour. I'm gonna put this into C tier because, I don't know, I just feel like it. But anyways, let's move on to our 6th money making method. And since we're looking at really early game money making methods right now, I decided to also try treasure hoarders and killing those glaciite miners that you can both find in the dwarven mines. Well, I was just trying to get some funny shots. I'm in 1.20 and I just died to a glaciite walker and lost 38 million coins. Oh man. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm gonna buy a frozen scythe for 5.2 million coins. Head over to the dwarven mines and yeah. 1 hour, let's go. There we go, 1 hour. But if you want to get more coins doing this method, I recommend you come over here to the forge. And well, I don't have it unlocked because I'm Heart of the Mountain tier 1, but you can craft your starfall into power crystals. It'll only require 4 stacks, which is 500k, and you'll make an extra 200k, which is really nice. But anyways, all of this will add up to 12.6 million coins in 1 hour. You could potentially get 15 million coins in 1 hour if you did the forge method, but yeah, it's still pretty good. I'm putting this in A tier because you only need a frozen scythe, some wise armor, and these dark goggles. It's really nice. Okay, now I'm just doing glaciite walkers for an hour. I'm just using a pickaxe, running around, hitting them. Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, but this method sucks. I've been doing this for 15 minutes, and I've made 500k. 500k. And you know, there's a guy with necron armor, and some other dude here as well. But why are you doing this? But anyways, this is going below F tier, honestly. I'm just not even gonna do it. There's no way. Okay, let's move on to our next money making method. Anyways, for this money making method, you are going to have to spend 500k on these mobby shears because it'll effectively double your rates. So it is really worth it. Anyways, you're going to break these little glowing mushrooms here inside of the glowing mushroom cave. Now, I actually use this mod called Soupy Add-ons. For it, you actually have to, well, look up glowing mushrooms highlight, turn it on, and that's how you get these little outlines. So yeah, 1 hour, let's go. And there we go. Ooh, that was a lot of mushrooms. So everything inside of these ender chest pages comes to around 4 million coins. Right, so if you craft everything into empty chum buckets, you actually end up profiting like an extra 50,000 coins. But now, I'm gonna buy a lot of chum. 200k, sure. And yeah, basically I'm gonna fill it. It'll probably take like a few minutes, but I'll do it. Let's go. Oh, you can just craft them. Oh, there we go. That's much quicker. And there we go. I just crafted everything into full chum buckets. And we can sell it for 7.3 million coins. There we go. Now, I did spend like 1.5 million coins on actually buying the buckets and all the chum. So this method comes to around 6 million coins an hour, which is really nice. I'm gonna put it in C tier because it's very boring. I'm not gonna lie. Anyways, this next method is really OP. Just get a job, man. Anyways, that's it for the video. Thank you for watching and perhaps subscribe. Yes, thank you very much. Goodbye.